Hello, everybody. This is Halz the Black Pants Legion, the most inconsistent streamer on the channel. But here I am with you, looking out. I'm seeing people here. I am seeing Sergeant Nubbles. I am seeing Lord Trowa. I am seeing Mad Ducks. I am seeing Mercury Alpha. Falkenstein. Diggs is here. Blue Gentleman, thank you all for being here with us. We are getting back into the adventures of Digging Bear in West of Loathing. Ducks, you know what, happy Digs Day. We are going back in. We have finally hit dirt water in West of Loathing, and we are going to continue. Here we are in our room at the Jewel Saloon. We do have our silly walk on. We still have our silly walk. I love our silly walk. Let's see. Let's insult myself. You call yourself a lily-bellied possum-chasing jerk. You better not insult yourself anymore. You're getting angry, or you're likely to pass out. As it turns out, let's see here. I'm looking for the status. Angry shows up around here somewhere. Oh! But I have experience I can spend. Excellent. You know what? I think I'm going to put some... Moxie's good. My Moxie's up at 7, with it only being a 2 here. Although, Hornswogglin is such a great name. Yep, Boomer Sooner. Something from Oklahoma. I only know about it because of Jim Ross. I have 80 unspent XP here, so we're going to put a little bit in Hornswogglin. We're going to put some in Moxie. We're going to put some more in Moxie. And, let's see. Oh, that increases my speed. Deadeye will increase my pistol attack damage. Well, I've only got 30 left. Let's go ahead and increase our damage, making sure we're hitting hard. Hello, Grimos. Glad you are here with us. All right, we are going to get back out into West of Loathing. Let's go through the door. Oh, what are you guys doing? These guys falling asleep during a brawl. Ah, yes, down here. Here we go. I am angry. I'm madder than a hornet. If your anger level gets higher than 1, you pass out from rage, but I have +3 muscle, +3 mysticality, and +3 moxie right now. Let's see here. They're engrossed in conversation. I can't interact with that again. He's listening to the piano. Let's see here. These guys are having a spirited discussion about guns and which of theirs is nicer. They're allowed to drink without hats on? That's crazy talk. Let's see what... Okay, you open the hatch and check out the machinery inside. There's obviously something wrong, given all the plinking and spronging and clicking noises coming out of the gears. It looks pretty complicated. But I have Mysticality 5. And we are going to see if we can figure out what's wrong. You recalibrate some springs, rearrange some gears, and the machinery starts operating smoothly. The music improves immediately. Nothing to it. He's still staring blank. Okay, well. You know, I fixed it. Howdy, Diggin'. Anything I can do for you? Hey, Lloyd. I fixed your piano for you. I thought so. He sounds much better. Thanks a heap, Diggin'. I'd offer you a free room in exchange, but you already got one. But I gained 20 XP. No worries, Lloyd. Need help with anything? Nope. Everything's right as rain around here. If you're looking for work, go ask the jailhouse. She not in the mood. Alright, and we're on the Dirtwater main thoroughfare. Wait, what? Flowers for 50 meat. How much meat do I have? Let's see. Nasty ring, filthy porcelain cow. Let's see here. Well, it wouldn't let me do it if I didn't have the meat for it, so... Alright, I got some sweet-smelling flowers. I got a yolk with 2 eggs in it. That ain't right. Sweet-smelling flowers. That goes in your offhand. Wait. This is in my offhand. The filthy porcelain cow, but the sweet-smelling flowers give me stench resistance. Voting with their favorite walks? Oh, what are you doing? Farming is hard but satisfying work. Okay. I think this is all just lots, so let's go by the jail. What do you need? Just saying hi. Hi, I best be getting back to work. She coughs as if you should be doing something more important. Well, okay. Let's look at the map. Well, have we been to the desert house? Let's go to the desert house. You notice a smoldering hole in the ground and recognize it's the habitat of the southeast western coal snake. They keep to themselves, but they're known to enjoy a fight if it's thrust upon them. Well, let's thrust one upon it. Hello, Goat Mayor of Socks. Glad you are here with us. I am getting ready to snake a snake. So we're gonna snake whip the snake. Pow! There you go. You got snake whipped, you snake. We're gonna have Gary do Gary Foo. Oh, look at that. So, I gained XP. I got a snake liver, and I skin it with my trusty knife because I have a skinning knife now. Yes, I snake. And I had fan art. Yes, I actually have checked them. This is the only one that'll let me go after is the Desert House Gang because they're in the house. So this is coal snake skin. If I put it in my hat, I add +3 moxie. Well, in case of a cold, Goat Mayor, I hope you're feeling better. Let's open this up. Let's apply this to the hat. The coal snake skin on your hat, making it slightly blacker than it was before, at least in the area right above the brim. Alright. What does this do? Gary will want this. You know, I forgot we didn't give this to Gary. Let's give this to Gary. You give the bag of shroom grow to Gary. He tears it open and starts shoving brown lumps into his mouth. A deliciousness! And Gary has become more powerful. Groovy. Yep, our crazy horse is crazying. And we are sneaking. We're sneaking, guys. We're sneaking. Watch us sneak. The doghouse contains an angry dog. Let's weigh my options. You're not going to be able to get past it without alerting the gang. You know what? I bet you there's a way to get past it. But there's a wonder button down here. Yes, Goat Mayor, this game is an experience, and I love it. Let's wander and see what we find. You see a glint of light in the distance. When you get closer, you realize it was the sun reflecting off a discarded pair of binoculars on the ground. I got disposable binoculars. These will come in handy. They come in pairs because otherwise they wouldn't be binoculars. That's accurate. That's entirely true. Let's wander again. You happen across an abandoned crate, which fell off a wagon or something, which means the lid has been knocked loose. You know what that means? This is mine! Oh, mine! You fish through and get some contents, which appear to be mining gear. You were more right than you knew, so I got a thermos of spiked coffee, which increases my speed by 1 for the rest of the day, and a sulfur match, which deals 1 hot damage and ignites flammable things. Oh, I got a consumable. Cool. Let's go back to Dirtwater and see. Oh, I discovered the Stearns Ranch. Let's go to the Stearns Ranch. I don't know how I discovered it from where I was, but... Haystack, got a needle. Haystack, got a needle. Haystack, got a needle. What's up, Gary? Howdy, Gary. Oh, Gary knowing a thing to see. What is it? A gigantic poop. Really? What? Taller than Gary. You discovered a new map location, the Big Apple. I guess depending on your opinion of New York, that could be accurate. What am I forgetting about? Gary suggests poking around Dirtwater to see if anybody needs help. Thanks for the reminder. Let's see what's going on here at the Stearns Ranch. Open the crate. I got a depressed rancher candy. Depressed rancher candy. You catching that, everybody? That's a depressed rancher. And I got wrench punch. increases. Do these do the same thing? They do. Wow, if you gave those both to a rancher, that'd be a lot. Uh-oh. Mary Stearns died February 18th, 1894. Devoted mother, Gwen's... Oh no, she died after Mary. Oh. The flower is smoking. I got a smoking chrysanthemum. It goes on my lapel. Well, I don't do spell damage, so I won't use it. Jethro Stearns died 1895. Oh, man. Jethro's bones were dug up by a varmint. Found a charred locket. You should call it a lucket on account of how lucky it was to escape the fire. Oh, my God. Okay. Between the smoke and the noise, you're guessing the contents of this outhouse are more dangerous than the average outhouse contents. It's an outhouse. You know what? I'm going to get these sweet-smelling flowers out. Because it's an outhouse, and it might be stinky. Oh! It is, a pyrobobe. Well, I'm going to whip it. I'm going to whip it good. Wham! Yeah! And then let's see how Gary's Gary food goes. Oh, Gary! Oh, man. Gary throws hands. By the soft light of the fading embers, you see a glint from below. You hold your nose with one hand as you fish your prize out with the other. Oh my God, we're back to this. It's a toilet pistol. It deals stench damage instead of physical and poisons the enemy. Yay. Let's see. The bandit pistol does 5 to 7. This does 3 to... But this does... Okay, this does 3 to 4 damage, but it applies poison damage. Oh, God. Okay. I've got a drippy, stinky pistol. Alright, let's look in here. Alright, it's a lockbox. True to its name, it's locked. Well, let's pick that lock. I got a stock certificate. It entitles the bearer to 11 shares of Western Shirtwaist Industries based in Topeka. It says just sell it. There's still some beans in the pot. There's beans in this here pot. Let's grab some beans. They are blackened beans. God. They increase your spell damage by 5 for the rest of the day. A creepy burnt porcelain. Let's see what's... Okay, all the books on the shelves are burnt, but you know something strange about the back of the shelf. Your deft fingers find a hidden catch, and the back panel of the shelf slides away to reveal a compartment. I got Mary Stearns' A Little Girl's Diary. Okay. Oh, Garver, thank you for subscribing. 10 months, dude. That's great. Thank you for being here with us. Let's see. Mary Stearns' Diary. Let's read this diary. The first page says in a little girl's handwriting, this is the diary of Mary Stearns. Someone farted. Excellent. Yes. The AI in dairy are crossed out and an I are written above them. The diary starts out with typical kid stuff. You flip ahead until you notice the writing getting shakier. Found a dolly under a cactus out back, and she told me her name was Grace. Mama and Papa don't believe me. She talks. They say I got a big imagination. Grace says the cows are going to get us, but Papa says we'll be okay because this weren't never a cow ranch. Grace says he's wrong, but Papa won't believe me. Grace says she can keep the cows away, but I have to play Tea Party with her. We are playing West of Loathing, Garver. This is, well, it's a stick figure western. We're doing good. I don't like this kind of tea party, but Grace says it's important to keep the cows away. Mama was sad that they couldn't find Effie. Papa says she's been gone so long they should put a cross back up, but Mama won't let him because she thinks she'll come back. Papa said she's only 11, how far could she have gone? And Mama started crying again. I don't want to play tea party anymore, but Grace says I has to... Oh... Okay. Well, this has gotten creepy quick. By the way, quick sound check. You guys hearing the guitar and everything okay? While I take a sip of refreshing beverage. All right. All right. Thank you, Diggs. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Papa was out 2 days looking for Joey, but couldn't find him. Mama cries so much. I tried to tell her him and Effie are helping keep the cows away, but she don't understand. I told Grace I'm not playing Tea Party again, but she says I gotta, and if I don't, the cows will eat all 3 of us. She said either I get Mama or Papa to play, or I gotta play by myself, and that's the last entry. Oh. Okay, there's a toy box here. Yes, Kooky, it is west of Loathing. Alright, I got the mysticality. Let's talk to this doll. Pull the string. Pull the string. The doll's eyes roll back into its head and its mouth begins to move. Hi, I'm Grace. What's your name? I'm Digging. Hi, Digging. You're nice. You want to play with me? Yeah, Mary used to play with me, but we couldn't finish our tea party before she went away. Will you help me finish it? I don't want to, but I feel like I need to know what's going on. The game is almost over. Mary did such a good job. Go downstairs and get my cup. You know the magic word to make the mean cow let you in the secret room? No. The word is peanut butter. Alright. You realize talking dolls haven't been invented yet. Right. Food on the shelf. So we got Vienna blood sausages. And we got instant grits. Both increase that by 3. It's a pile of loose boards. Oh, I don't have safe cracking. Peanut butter is 2 words. There's a weird cow-shaped stain on the wall. Whisper peanut butter. Oh. Atop this sinister-looking altar sits a goblet filled with what appears to be blood. You know what? I don't think there's anything good that's going to come out of this. I don't want to take the goblet. Nothing. I'm gonna smash it. I'm gonna smash it. I'm gonna Gurglak charge the goblet here. No. You don't know what it is, you know it's abominable. You grab the goblet and smash it against the altar. The blood lands, cracks appear, and the altar groans as it crumbles to ruin. Oh darn. That's a shame. That's a crying shame. Alright. Grace's eyes glow red. She must know what you did. You'll live to regret this, hee hee. Well. Okay. I don't want to be here anymore. I don't like this place. This is queepy. Oh, that's right, because I got blood sausages and grits and stuff. Let's see. Alright. Let's head back towards Dirtwater, because I don't want to be in the cursed house with the evil doll anymore. You notice burnt vegetation off the side of the trail, which can only mean one thing. A hell calf. Hell calf is grazing nearby. Let's get us a hell calf. Come on, partner. Let's get us a hell calf. Whippity-wah with the snake. Gary. Use your Gary food. Okay. Gary might have been too easy of a choice. I got putrid cow bile. The little vial of rancid cow bile I kept for some reason increases Moxie by 11 and maximum AP by 1 for the rest of the day. I also got extra thick leather. Leather taken by force from one of the lesser region's demonic cows. Well, hello Digi. Thank you for being here with us. Moo. You know what? I need to dig in here for a second, because there has got to be, like, I've got this stuff, and I've got, I swear there's got to be a way. There's something about, there's got to be something about, there's got to be something about, like, well, I'm a snake oiler, so there's got to be something about crafting, right? But for now, the putrid cow bile gives me 11 Moxie increases my AP by 1. That's really good. I'm gonna drink it. You're no cow scientist, but pretty sure if this would kill you if you drank it. Come to think of it, you're pretty sure there's not even such a thing as a cow scientist. Well, can't drink it then. Maybe if I mix it with something. I don't know what I can mix it with, but I'll mix it with something. Oh, this guy looks like he's in a lot of pain. You okay, buddy? I'm pretty sure my leg is broken, so no. What happened? You have a traffic accident? No, it just sort of broke all of a sudden. I guess I don't get enough vitamins or whatever. Good nutrition is going to be difficult in this day and age. I'm going to need some medicine. Can you help me? Yeah, I can help you. There's a mission up north. The nuns run like a little hospital that sells supplies. Can you get me some broken leg pills? Alright. I'll go get you broken leg pills, dude. Let's see. Is there anything in here that I could use to run a dog off? Or keep a dog happy? No, it doesn't seem to be. Alright, let's go up and check out the... Oh, wow, okay. Let's go up to the rescue mission. We need some Zimzam bone growth juice. For bigger bones! Zimzam, for when your bones ain't quite big enough. Not for use with Viagra or Cialis. You encounter an overturned wagon surrounded by ruined books and a pair of spectacles. It looks like a family of especially literate homesteaders met an untimely end here. Tragic. You pour over the detritus and find exactly one book that is undestroyed and remotely interesting to you. It's Modern Snake Oiler, issue 138. Nice. Broken leg pills does sound like something that breaks your leg. What is it, Gary? Oh, nearing a weird cave. Gary was out here once, finding a cave of humming. Very strange, too scary. A humming cave. Alright. Gary says you should take care of the house in the desert bandits. Yes, you're right, I will. Alright. A real-life nun. I'm Sister Tabitha. Well, I'm Digging Bear. What's with the cots? Well, what with the cow attacks and so on, I felt my faith would be better served by running this place as a clinic than just a church. So I sell medical supplies if you like your healing to go. Can I buy some medical supplies? I don't have enough meat for broken leg pills. Can I run you some errands or anything? I've been experimenting with the healing properties of purple grass that grows near here, but I've run out. Would you mind picking some? It grows near a cave that makes an unusual humming sound. Yeah, I think I've heard about that. Watch out for burn patches, yeah. Dogs love dynamite. You know what? You would think, but it didn't give me the option. Let's open up Modern Snake Oiler real quick. Alright, there's a recipe for a new kind of snake oil concoction that looks like it might be handy in a fight. It's good medicine, lets you recover HP in combat. A fold-out chart listing the hottest new poisons. Gives you Expert Poisoner. A skill that multiplies the amount of poison you apply to enemies when you poison them. Or an essay extolling the virtues of shooting wildly without knowing where you're shooting. That gives you Shoot Nanny. A skill that lets you fire a bunch of bullets at random targets. Oh. So do I want my single target damage better? Do I want a self-heal? Or do I want AoE damage? I don't have any AoE damage right now. Plus, Shoot Nanny is fun to say. I'm gonna go with Shoot Nanny. It looks... You read the essay and take the lessons to heart. You file wildly into the air until it feels like second nature. Unfortunately, it looks like several of your stray shots hit the magazine. It's pretty much a Swiss magazine about cheese at this point. Okay. Let's see. There's the humming cave. Let's go to the humming cave. There's an old grave off the side of the trail. Or if not, then someone went and stuck an old cross in the ground for no reason. I have a shovel. You find what you'd expect. A skeleton bone. You don't have a bone to pick, but you do have a bone. A gold skull. It wasn't enough to get a gold tooth. This person had their entire skull replaced with gold. Wonder if they survived the process. That's a just sell it item. I do appreciate that they tell you about that. And that, you know what, Kooky, that might be a good, that bone might do the trick. And then the old wedding ring. The honeymoon is definitely over for this tarnished old thing. Alright. You know, I wonder if my crazy horse would find crazy grass. This must be what the nun was talking about. Those rocks are weirdly organized. You are not wrong. But I'm not doing that right now. I'm going to go back to the rescue mission. You see a streak of fire blast across the side, and you run to the site to find a meteor. You scour the area of the impact crater and gain 656 meat from the meteor. Awesome! Money falling from the sky here. Find the purple... Yep, here you go. Blessings upon you. Alright. I told the guy to buy broken leg pills. Alright. Thank you much. What do these do? Restores 10 hit points. Increase your maximum by 10. Increase your armor by 5 because it's laudanum. The tincture of opium is widely lauded as a super great thing. It's great to use all the time. I'm not part of the Sackler family. Come on. Yeah, money falling from the west would be painful. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. Alright, so I'm not going to go to the poop pile yet. Go back to Dirtwater, because that guy is just laying in the road with a broken leg. Shaggy Dog Cave. We'll come back to Shaggy Dog Cave. Well, but in this setting, the money is not coins and bars. In this setting, the money is meat. That's why it was a meteor. Alright. Hey, were you able to get broken leg pills without them? I'm stuck lying here in the street. Yeah, here you go. Oh, thanks. I feel like a new man again. Or at least the same man with a new leg. That's good. Drink some milk or something, okay? And he waves and skips away. That was nice. By the way, if you hear notifications pop, I have to keep my notifications on because work from home stuff. So, enjoy my extravagant club. Nice. I do have to keep those on. I'm not trying to irritate anybody, but I do need those for while I'm doing this. So, we've done that. Let's go to the desert house, gang. Okay. A skeleton approaches you in a jittery, stop-motiony way that skeletons do. Judging by its hat, it appears to be the skeleton of a bean slinger. You remember the classic saying, old bean slingers die like normal people, but sometimes they keep walking around and casting spells afterward. That's a classic saying. I have Hornswoggling too, so I'm going to take its hat. I just won't do it all. Your posture is terrible. You look like you died of scoliosis. The skeleton stands still, puzzled. You move behind it, grab its shoulder. Come on, come on. Shoulders back, spine straight. That's a little better, but geez. Look at the curve in his neck. Hold on. And with a sharp twist, you pop the skeleton's skull right off, take its hat, and toss the skull away. The rest of the body scampers off to find it. And it's more spell damage. I just keep getting stuff for bean slingers. What's that, Squatch Hammer? Alright. Hello, Poppy. Yes, vacuums do indeed. You are correct. This house contains an angry dog. Give the dog a bone. You were right, chat. Give the dog a bone. And with the knick-knack paddywhack, you achieve your aim. The dog begins contentedly gnawing on the femur. Oh, knick-knack paddywhack. Awesome. Is a beanslinger skelly? Oh, yes, you're right, Von Falkenstein. You're right. The hinges on the gate are rusty. If you open it, the bandits are going to hear. Okay, alright. I see what we're looking at. Let's see. Did Dirtwater have an oil can? Everybody on your list is playing Diablo 4. Oh, man. Abandoned minecart. Section of track 12 feet long that starts nowhere and ends even less of somewhere in particular. It's full of plain old rocks, not even interesting ones. However, if you left without searching it thoroughly, you drive yourself crazy with the thought of you missed something valuable, so you spend a good half hour inspecting rocks and find one that might be worth something. It's an unrefined meat nugget. A chunk of mostly worthless rock shot through with veins of gristle, flesh, and veins. Yikes. Okay. Let's get on into town. And let's go over here. Let's see here. We've got some stuff to just sell. So, we've got I'm not selling my derby. The gold skull, they said just sell it. The gold tooth does not say just sell it, so we're going to hang on to that. The cufflinks, they do not say just sell. The stock certificate says just sell it. When there's a hot new game out, you know, it's not like I wouldn't play Diablo 4, but the truth is, I don't know, Blizzard made me pretty grumpy, and I don't feel like buying it until they get... Like, right, I'm shocked there are people playing it today. I'm shocked the servers didn't crash. So, yeah, playtesting a game, no, I'm happier this way. This is way funnier. Can of oil. It's a lubricant or a lubricant. Oh. Okay. In this case, it's both because it's a can of lubricant. Right. Okay. We'll go back to the house. On the side of the trail, you see a covered wagon with some settlers that look upset. Are you okay? We're on our way to Dirtwater, but our wagon broke down. That's rough. You're liable to be attacked by bandits, or snakes, or coyotes, or ghosts, or other things that live exclusively on stranded travelers. Can you do something to help? Yes, I'll give you a ride to Dirtwater. You've got 2 horses hitched to this wagon. Why don't you ride the horses? What? You know how to ride a horse? Just ride to Dirtwater. They're cart horses. Fine, I will help them ride to Dirtwater. You help confused settlers figure out how to sit on the back of a cart horse and lead them to Dirtwater on a rope. Sigh. Alright, now we'll go back to the desert house because... Okay, a hellcalf. Let's get us a hellcalf. Oh no. I made an awful mistake. I can't shoot Nanny. I took the skill before I had the AP to use it. It'll be there when I'm ready for it. Bam! Alright, Gary. Go get him. Yeah! Gary is awesome. Cow blood. Increases muscle. And I got extra thick leather. I don't have leather working. But... okay, let's see what we can find here. Why am I sneaking that? Well, tenderize the beef. That's right. Squatch Hammer, trust me. I do whip it. Alright. I'm going to oil the hinges. You'll use the last oil can on the rusty hinges and the gate swings open silently. It's like the end of Sliders. Creep up to the door. You can hear the gang inside, and you notice the door jamb is busted, probably from being kicked in. There's a crude hasp made of bent nails on the door. Looks like the bandits have been locking it with a padlock from the outside. If you had a lock, you could turn it into a prison. Oh! That's a fantastic idea. Surely they have a padlock. Snake Pit Mine. Okay, I am going to go to Snake Pit Mine. I am a snake oiler. But I can close up this quest real quick if I go get a lock. Hey, I need a lock. No! I need a lock! You're supposed to have locks, man. You don't have a... Dang it. Let's see if somebody else has a lock. Any mail for me? Hey! I got a package from Rufus. Well, let's see what the package from Rufus is. I got an issue of Modern Snake Oiler. Awesome. Well, let's look at Modern Snake Oiler 192. Alright. Expert Poisoner is back. Strong Medicine, a combat skill that increases your muscle, mysticality, and moxie, and Good Medicine. We'll take Good Medicine. I don't have much in the way of healing. Yeah, it helps me not die. Alright, when you open your eyes again, you practice making the concoction until you can do it with your eyes closed. When you open your eyes again, someone has stolen your magazine. Alright. Nope, no more mail for me. Okay. I was going to send a postcard, but you won't let me do that. Alright. We're going to find a lock somewhere. We'll go to Shaggy Dog Cave, sure. Perpetrating a 412. I might be. It's cacti with rainbow-colored buttons, but I don't have foraging, so I have to leave it alone. The sheriff might have one. I'll go to the jail and check on him in a minute. It's a beer barrel cactus. I can't forage that either. Alright. Let's see. Nothing over here. There's a plaque bolted to the wall. A record of the events of the expedition to and into Shaggy Dog Cavern, November 1887, as recorded by Jim Plackwright. Okay. Well, I have an option of learning foraging at the very beginning, but I took lock picking instead, not lick pocking. That's something entirely different. There's another plaque here. Having acquired through various and sundry means a story which is interesting in its own right, but better saved for another time, a map purporting to lead a large case of jewels and ingots and precious metals hidden by the infamous highwayman and train robber Black Cole Jr. In the years before the cows came home, I, Jim Plackwright, along with 3 compatriots, these being Nathaniel Wyman, Cyrus Howard, and Douglas Watts, set out to find Shaggy Dog Cave and the aforementioned treasure. I did do a barrel roll, and now I'm doing cartwheels. Our equipment and provisions consisted of 1 cart, a horse to pull it, 4 additional horses to be ridden, 2 shovels, a spade, a mining pick, a coil of rope, 1 large basket of eggs, as well as an assortment of other trail provisions and cookware, my own collection of blank plaques and engraving tools, and 1 large shaggy dog and a butt-for. Hey! How are you doing, man? Oh, week is over. You're home. Good stuff. I'm glad you could be here with us. Let's read the next plaque. After traveling 2.5 days to the south and east, we arrived at the small town of Dirtwater, the largest settlement in the vicinity of Shaggy Dog Cave. Leaving the dog to watch the horses, except the 4 of us entered the local saloon and each ordered a beer, except for Cy, who was satisfied with water. Oh, I have a sinking suspicion. The barman provided our drinks as requested, then withdrew a small wooden box from underneath the bar and asked if we cared to witness something real interesting. Considering we had quite a few hours left to travel, we politely declined and asked if he knew the way to Shaggy Dog Cave. He replied he'd never been there personally, but gave us rough directions, which correlated nicely with the notes on our map. Oh no. Oh no. Upon leaving the saloon, we discovered to our dismay the unknown villain had tampered with our wagon. Fortunately, the only supplies we're missing were the butt-for and the entire basket of eggs, apart from the one Doug had concealed within a pocket for safekeeping. Why, Doug? We also discovered the dog had absconded with one of the horses, forcing Nate and Cy, after drawing lots, to share. Right. After acquiring a barrel of fresh water for the trip, as well as a replacement butt-for, we headed into the open desert as the sun shined down mercilessly upon us, though we took small solace in the fact that it would have been far more intolerable had we made this expedition in the summer months rather than November. In order to pass the time on the trip and resist coming days from the heat and susceptible to desert mirages, we exchanged story from our youth, which I will not be retelling here for reasons of length. Yes, thank you, Squatch Hammer. And Ralphie and Goat Mayor got you. That's, yeah. However, I will relate to you the 3 odd occurrences that happened during our trek through the desert. The first was 2 or 3 hours of dirt water when Nate noticed the glint of sunlight upon a metallic object buried in the sand. It was revealed to be a brass oil lamp of foreign design and manufacture, which fortuitously still contained a quantity of oil. Deciding this might come in handy, we stashed in our wagon with other tools. Oh my god. Our next encounter was a nomadic goblin tribesman who we discovered spoke excellent English. It inquired as to our destination. We replied we were looking for Shaggy Dog Cave, though we did not disclose the reason for our journey. The goblin confirmed we were heading the correct course and mentioned that he had only a short time earlier witnessed a large and shaggy dog riding a horse in the same direction. We agreed this was an unusual sight and continued on our way. Oh, someone had engraving too many tablets. Yeah. Kooky says is that the Harebrained Schemes Battletech that's up for $10? Sometime later, we encountered a large adobe hut occupied by 2 identical-seeming old men with wild hair and long beards. They invited us to take shelter from the heat, which we accepted, and introduced themselves as hermits. This struck me as peculiar, given there were 2 of them, but it would be rude to question them at that point. One of the hermits confirmed we were near Shaggy Dog Cave, and the other hermit confirmed that what his brother said was true. They commented they had seen a large and shaggy dog riding a horse in that direction. We agreed this was an unusual sight. They refreshed our water supply in exchange for our butt-for and continued on our way, finally nearing our goal. Oh, gosh. After 2 more hours, we arrived at Shaggy Dog Cave. Carefully keeping our excitement in check, lest we become incautious, we unloaded our equipment and supplies from the wagon and took a brief respite in the cool shade of the cave entrance. To celebrate our arrival, Doug unpocketed and shared the egg he had saved from our basket that had been stolen in dirt water. How did you share the egg? Was it like yolk, white, shell? You know what? Once we rested, we just explored the cave. Discovering we had neglected to pack torches, lanterns, or any other source of light to illuminate the cave, we declared it was indeed fortuitous Nate had discovered the antique oil lamp during our travels. He gave it a quick shine and lit the wick, and we were relieved to discover it lit easily and provided an adequate amount of light. Yes, by the way, happy St. Patrick's Day. I hope you're wearing green and not getting pinched, unless you want to get pinched. You know, no shame. As we headed into the cave, we were further encouraged by the fact that the floor was quite easy, even and easy to traverse, and there were no side passages, which might cause us to become lost. Despite this, I resolved to hang a number of plaques to mark our progress through the cave and engrave them with the tale of our journey, such that others who discovered the cave might be entertained and edified by our story. Not working. Right? All the carved narration. You're not wrong. Soon we came to the end of the tunnel. While Nate, Cy, and Doug took turns with the excavation, I completed the last of the aforementioned plaques. It was a matter of an hour before Cy's shovel struck a wooden surface with a hollow noise. We hauled a traditionally styled treasure chest out of the hole with great excitement. How much space do you have left at the bottom of this? You didn't need to use a whole other plaque. The chest was locked with an ancient and rusting iron padlock, which broke easily with a swing from our pickaxe. We opened the lid slowly. The flickering light of the antique lamp oil shone brilliant jewels of every color and shining ingots of precious metal just by promise by the legends of Black Coal Jr. Joyous at our triumph, we loaded the chest into our wagon and began the journey home. Thank you for reading. May your own endeavors be equally successful. Signed, Jim Flackright. It's an empty hole. So, if you're not familiar with TV tropes, and I should have guessed this from the beginning about what was going to happen, and you're not scared of the rabbit hole that is TV tropes, go look up a Shaggy Dog story, because this is Shaggy Dog Cave, and this whole thing was a Shaggy Dog story. It was so clear they even put it right in front of me, and I didn't figure it out immediately. And I just wasted 10 minutes of your all's time watching me do this, go through it, so, you know. I'm gonna go to the snake pit mine. Maybe there'll be snakes. Ooh, it's an exposed meat vein. Because that's in this game. You look at the mining equipment, you have no idea what it does. Ask Gary to explain it to you. Gary, do you know how this works? Oh no, Gary doesn't knowing that. Alright. Gary doesn't knowing that. Gary doesn't knowing that. Alright. Let's see what's in here. We did learn a lot about freeform plaque carving, so it wasn't a total the concept of horse you could. Yeah. Oh, you see a snake coiled up in the hole. Let's pull it out and punch it. Come on. Whip it good. Pow. And let's get some Gary Foo. Yep, we defeated a coal snake. A snake venom bladder. Poisons target for 5, and we got another coal snake skin. And I've already got one. 2 unrefined meat nuggets. There's a smoking snake in the smoking hole. If I had a prospector to teach me. That's true, Nicholas. On hindsight, maybe I should have a crazy partner to go with the crazy horse. But here we are. Look at that. Gary is just a powerhouse. Snake liver. Restores hit points. More coal snake skin. Okay. I collected medicine from his kidneys. Alright. Sulfur match and smelling salts. Gives me an additional action point. Cool. Snake eggs. Okay. Alright, let's see how much they've got. Alright, I got one. Gary, get another one. Gary just busted him up. Oh, now we have snakes. Alright, shoot the snake. Oh. Okay. Gary, take one out. There we go. Takes poison damage. He misses Gary. Spawn camping. You know what? Let's see how this saber does. Wah! There we go. And let's get some more kung fu. Alright, baby coal snakes. You grab the nest of eggs from the den and shove them in your briefcase. They'll hatch and feel right at home in the briefcase full of snakes. But I get +3 venom. Cool. Ooh. I get a pickaxe. I picked it up. I can use the pickaxe to mine the meat vein. God, this is just getting weird. Using the saber, you cannot... Well, here's the thing. It said that there wasn't enough to skin. So, I'm guessing that the saber doesn't preclude me from skinning them. Oh, look at that. I got more meat. Okay. Alright. We got something going here. Cavern Canyon. Digging for a meal. We're digging for money. Wrecked stagecoach with a strong box. Let's pick the lock. I get 219 meat. Give me just a second, folks. Yes, Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. You know, I added the new screen on in case something happens, like I get a message from work or something like that. And I muted the mic during it, and that didn't help. So, as you're riding towards your destination, you bypass a barn in which a dance is happening. Makes it a dance barn. Let's join the dancing. You had a grand old time at the barn dance. You even learned some new moves, and they involve pretending to reel someone from across the dance floor with a lasso. But they're still new moves. Gain some XP. We're at Fort Coward. You know what? I have not actually spent any XP that I've been gaining. I have 250 XP. Hornswoggling. You're a city slicker and a witty trickster. Lockpicking. You know what? I got 250. Let's get some complex lockpicking expertise. And let's get a little more. Let's see. At this level, more meat gains, more item finding, more liver capacity. Gumption, speed, AP, and spleen capacity. Grit is stomach capacity and pain tolerance. You know what? I could use the extra AP. We're going to get some gumption. We're going to get some gumption. We're going to go to Fort Cowardice. When life gives you cannons, make cannonade. Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. Nice view. Let's use some binoculars. You spy an old mission. Old mission. You climb down from the watchtower and pitch the binoculars in the trash can. Keep Fort Cowardice because they're disposable binoculars. Let's see. Can I upgrade my snake? I cannot upgrade Deploy Snake. But I have 40 XP and I can upgrade Snake Whip. Yes, I can. Do more damage, more poison to the enemy, and bonus versus enemy. Yeah! We'll Snake Whip it good. Let's see what's in here. Cabin is mostly empty. There's some personnel records. They're boring. I want the details. Rowena Hubbard, 9th Cannoneer Division, pay grade 02. Birth date, wounded in action. No, give me another one. Patricia Smith, Secretary, pay grade C5. Missed days, accrued sick days. Give me another one. Walter Reed, Clerk, pay grade C2. Missed days, accrued sick days. Give me another one. Lieutenant Rebecca LeBlanc, 76 Pyrotechnics Division. Okay. Good Conduct Medal. Give me another one. Charles Stern, Clerk, accrued sick days, 88. Give me another one. Becky Smith, Secretary, C3. Missed days, 89. Accrued. How is she still here? Okay, I'm going to keep trying this again. Killed in action. Now you're just looking at the same ones before. What's wrong with you? This one's a reception desk, but now the most appropriate thing for it to receive would be a trip to the dump. There's good mess left. I got military grade whiskey. And hardtack. Hardtack increases my armor. Oh, okay. Bunch of unlabeled green shakers. They might be poison instead of spices. Well, that's kind of bleh, kind of up my thing. The stove's beyond cleaning. The cupboard is bare and it's not a cupboard. Let's open the door. That looks like a goblin. The goblin is sitting at his desk crying a pistol at the pie safe. Okay. Alright, let's find out. What are you doing? Shooting pies. Always shooting pies. Why? Why shooting a pie? To destroying, obviously. Must be to destroying terrible pie. What's wrong with it? Human will never be understanding. Why? Shut up. So much angry. Look, I'm destroyed. Huh? There's so many holes in the pie safe. You're winning. It's dead. You certain being? Waiting here. I will checking. Yeah, that pie is shot to hell. A success. The pie is so very destroyed being. I doing it? So much doing it. But now what? What I shooting now? Another pie? What? More pies being? A world full of pies. Oh no, the violencing will be never ending. Sorry being, not wishing to enabling this behavior. No, this is my cross-bearing. I will continuing the fight. I wish you good luck. Wishing you good luck against forces of pie, and let's hornswoggle. Leaving gun, fighting pie with honor, with fists. Yes, you are correct. Truly a pie must be with my own strength fighting. I got General Is it General Gob or General Job? Got his pistol. He's intense with pie hatred, but I have a pistol now. Let's see. So the toilet pistol does 3 to 4 damage, but does 5 poison damage. This just does 6 to 8. The pistol is not of Goblin manufacture because you can tell it doesn't look like complete garbage. In fact, it's the opposite. It looks like not garbage. Okay. So I did this little quest here to get a gun that's... I don't know. You hear the sounds of goblins snoring inside. Not bothering, letting them sleep. Alright. Unlooted medical supplies. They are looted. Alright, we got some... Oh, let's look at some... Based on the papers, this belonged to the nurse. They're just boring medical records. Dental daguerreotypes, lamentations, and antibiotics haven't been discovered yet. Setting marching orders. March back east just as fat as your lily-livered little yellow-bellied feet can go, you damnable cowards. Okay. Yeah, that's it's Goblinese. That's how you speak Goblin in this. Let's look at the diagrams. It's disgusting drawings of sliced open bodies. Awesome. I can't crack the safe because I don't have safe cracking. This says toilet and goblin, which makes it pretty likely the goblins use this tent as a toilet. I am not going in there. This got somebody fired. Yeah. An unusually sized cannonball. I got a demi-culverin cannonball. It's made to fit a demi-culverin, a cannon with a bore of 10 centimeters. Not demi-less, demi-more. Okay. What am I supposed to do with this thing? I'm sure it'll be important later. I'm sure that'll be important. Read this. Oh! It's marching orders in the direction of the Rifle Division to the Fort Aldead, north of Dirtwater. Fort Aldead. Fort Aldead. Okay. 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 Commander, accurate view of his troops. Yeah, you're not wrong. You are not wrong. Hey, an abandoned campsite and an old crate, and I have a crowbar. I got ranch dressing. It's an amazing poultice you can apply to your wounds before you get them. Because it's a ranch dressing. It's a ranch dressing. I walked over to the cannon and it didn't work. I think that cannonball is too big, and that's why that cannon was all exploded. There's another depressed rancher cannon. Blood building tonic. And bottle of laudanum. Okay. Let's see. Oh, just go inside, I guess. In the old mission. It's an empty relic case with a spot for a pelvis. Empty relic case with a spot for a finger bone. And a spot for a skull. Pew, 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 pew. God. It's got this spot. Hi, Cookie. You wanted to be here for the whole thing, but time zones. I'm sorry about that, Cookie. Oh my gosh. Oh. Well, I tell you what, Cookie. If culverin is an old term for a cannon, it's a standard. Yeah, Garber, this is a big thing. The weirdest stuff come up from this. Cookie, if you'd like, you could join me. But here we are. No, you can't. I don't have it set up for that, so I'll get it set up for next time. I'll get it set up next... What's wrong, sister? They came back. They came back and took them, and I couldn't stop them. Our holy relics. The Saints stormed up out of the catacombs and took them. I didn't know what to do. I thought maybe they'd fire me if I tried to stop them. The Cardinal will be here any minute. What am I going to do? Take a deep breath. What's your name? Sister Mary. Early cannons for Drakenifel. I'm not sure how to say that. I'm just going to keep messing it up. You have to be non-functional now. Alright, hey, you know what, Iggy? I'm glad I can help. My name's Digging. What's this about the Saints? Our mission is to protect 3 sacred relics. I'm the relic keeper. It's my job to look after them. Do they call you Memento? She shows you a ruler she keeps in her sleeve. They do not. Sorry. The Saints. Oh, it's horrible. They just came to life somehow. They came up out of the catacombs, all skeletal and ghastly looking. I mean, it's probably blasphemy, but I nearly fainted. They took back their relics. Yes, and if they aren't recovered before the Cardinal gets here, I'll get in so much trouble. How much time is there? Well, he's months overdue, but probably not all that urgent. But still. Alright, I'll get him back for you. Thank you. Are you going to have to fight them to get the relics back? Because that's probably blasphemous, too. I mean, probably. If black magic brought it to life, that's like super blasphemous, right? So it evens out. Oh, the Cardinal is going to have one long talk about this, but do what you must, I suppose. Okay. Let's go fight this super blasphemy. Looks like the coffin was hauled down here fairly recently, and it's empty. Well, look at all that. A precariously balanced pyramid of skulls are riled up and twitching. Let's kick it. There's a lot of them, and they're mad, and maybe angering them isn't a good idea. Let's kick it! Maybe I shouldn't have kicked it. Whip it good. Uh-oh. This might have been a bad plan. Let's get an extra Gary. Oh, they're immune to poison. No! I am so toast. Okay, I don't need to do this yet. Whoops. I passed out. I wake up in my bed. Gary must have carried you back after you got knocked out. You're pretty hungry and sober. Okay. Yeah, I am not ready for those. You call yourself a yellow-faced chicken-chasing jerk. Alright. So, I have 2 gumption. Shouldn't I have more action points? Okay, so I could get glamour, which is more liver capacity. I could get grit, which is more stomach capacity. What is... Okay, item finding bonus, meat gains, grit, pain tolerance. Losing fights makes you angry, and your pain tolerance determines how angry you are before you... So I could be angrier if I took more grit. I can eat more before I need to take a nap. And the gumption, that was how many potions I can use. Well, okay, that makes sense. Okay. I have 20 experience. I can't upgrade my Moxie that I use more. Cookie, having fun with it? I could buff myself with booze and all. And I think for the glamour seems like a better fit right now. So, let's see. Let's look at our map. You've never seen it before, Cookie? Let's make sure you catch the first one on YouTube. If someone would be so kind as to plug the YouTube in chat. Alright. Who wants to go see the big pile of poop? Alright, we're going to go to the Big Apple. Alright, Digi. Be safe out there. Oh, Snake Spring. Oh, I'm going to go to Snake Spring. I'm a snake oiler. I'm going to Snake Spring. Yes, feces large. Oh, I can't. It's a tunic cact. It's a tunic? Okay. Sure. Whatever. It's a coffee cactus. It is a Snake Spring. Look at that. I'm going to grab a biggin. Alright. Summon Snake. It misses the other snake. Gary. Oh, this one's so big that Gary didn't take it out. Caught the end of this game on some other channel. This game is... Yes, that's true. This game is quite expansive. Let's do some stench damage. Gary. We need another Gary. Not back there! Okay, he missed Gary. Other Gary. Let's do some shooting. Yes, I love the zany. I love the zany on this. I love the zany of this game. I got a snake. Okay, I got 2 venom and a medicine. The snake doesn't have enough skin for you to even bother pulling out your knife, so I can't skin it. But if I ever want to get more stuff, I can come back here for resources. That's nice. Alright, let's go to the poop pile. You find saddlebags over a tree branch. Stencil on the letters are property of Fort Aldead Library. Oh, modern snake oil 119. Cool. Every time you play, you find new things. Awesome. Reach the center of the clearing, you're struck with profound awe and a terrible stench as you discover the largest road apple you've ever seen. You can't even imagine how this got here. A giant horse, 200 normal-sized horses acting collaboratively. They should have sent a poet. Gary, you sent me to this. It doesn't smell any better up close. Clean. Okay, you know what? I do have a shovel. I can clean this up. Let's keep cleaning. Come on. Come on, we can clean this mess up. I made a little dent in it. Yay! Is that all this was? A non-combat encounter for experience? Oh, okay. How much experience? I have 70 experience now. I can increase my gumption. My glamour is already up to 3. I can increase my moxie for 20 experience. I could be quick on the draw. Just tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to get a little quick on the draw, a little moxie, and a little more gumption. Yeah, I think that's a good setup. And I'll deploy snake next time because I didn't have enough from that. Digging got XP from digging. You are absolutely right. Digging. Oh, wait, I forgot. I have a new issue of Modern Snake Oiler. Bad medicine that reduces their moxie. Big spleen that lets you consume more potions. You know what? I'm going to take Expert Poisoner because it multiplies the poison I deal. And I've been passing over it a lot. When you apply poison, you apply 3 times as much. You memorize the charts of poison. Fascinating stuff. Unfortunately, you get so distracted thinking about new kinds of poison you misplace the magazine. Yes, there was a sound on my end. Alright, let's see here. Where to go from here? Let's wander for a moment. See what we come across. Dynamite Dan's Discount Dynamite Dare House. Yes, my toilet pistol will deal 15 poison. Let's go to Dynamite Dan's Discount Dynamite Dare House. Hello, Dynamite Dan. So I can buy a year's supply worth of dynamite. I don't have the meat for it, but I can buy a lot of dynamite. That's a lot of dynamite. Alright, the only place I haven't gone yet is to the railroad camp. An old boat in the middle of the desert. If this were a beach, you'd call it beach, but you can't call it deserted because there's someone on it. A skeleton wearing a helmet with horns. She looks pretty bored and is polishing the dragon head prow. Let's pickpocket the skeleton. I think this could be amusing. Discount Dan's Dynamite Brother-in-Law. That is, yes. Dynamite Dan's Discount Crater. I mean, she isn't wearing clothes, except maybe some rags, and they're going to have intact pockets. So what would a skeleton have in her pockets? You're going for it anyway? I have no idea how you managed to steal a skeleton's gold tooth, but I can't deny I'm impressed. Absolutely. The Manifest Destiny Railroad Camp. Mommy, are we there yet? Please be patient. Old Steaming Bull, the good old brass elephant. This guy should never been put in charge of the switch. He's playing with his watch. Where'd you get your watch? I bought it from this gal what runs a store south of here named Button Willow. Button Willow McSomething. Oh, you can't miss it. It's between a cactus and a different cactus. So it's Buttonwillow McKittrick store. I know where that is. Let's see. I'm going to mention it. No, really, thanks a lot. The man furrows his brow. Sure. Don't mention it. I'm going to mention it. I mean, I really appreciate you telling me where the store is. Really, it's no trouble at all. Don't mention it. I mean it. Ralphie, I don't know, to be honest with you. Maybe? It's been a minute. I've run out of ways to say thank you, but I really want you to know I'm very grateful for your help. His face turns red. Do not mention it. He looks about ready to punch you if you don't knock it off, so I won't mention it. She's not much getting my track laid, but she's a great whistler. Oh, this guy looks vexed. Are you in charge? I was wondering if there anything I can do to help. You know what? I love trains. Ever since I was a little boy. Huge, magnificent, roaring iron beasts. They were magical to me like dragons. When the opportunity arose to take on a management of the railroad, I jumped on it like a shot, and you know what I learned? Yes, Casper. Lunch break stream. Organizing and building and running one of these operations is the most amazing pain in the ass you will ever imagine. You want to help? Congratulations, you're the new foreman. I'm going home to play with my models. Well, that's not what I meant. Hi, Night Owl. I guess I'm the boss now? Well, I suppose you can't be any worse than the last clown. Name's Smee, I'm your assistant. Smee? Okay. I'm sure you didn't miss seeing the giant pile of rocks blocking our path. The surveyors say there isn't another suitable mountain pass, so we can't reroute around it even if we had the months to take. By my calculations, we could dynamite it clear without too much trouble. Problem is, it'd take a lot of dynamite. A whole year's worth, I figure. We used to keep a bunch of it on hand for emergencies such as this one, but a pack of goblins stole it all. Sneaky varmints. Yes, those are my orders, Mr. Smee. Yes, that was Captain Hook's right-hand guy, so... Yeah, your supply of dynamite. I guess I'll go get you dynamite. They went to Gustavin Gulch. We don't need that specific dynamite. Any you can lay your hands on as long as there's enough of it. Okay, well... Oh, he does warn me. They're holed up in Gustavin Gulch. It's a rough place. You might want to spend some time getting the lay of the land and honing your fighting skills before you head that way. Especially if you're going to go in guns blazing. The game is warning me not to do this. Okay, I'll look into it. Let's see. What else? I'm not going to go there yet. But we will go to Buttonwillow store. Pardon me just a second, folks. I'll be right back. Welcome back. That was another message from our sponsors at Primark Pizza. Alright, let's see here. We're going to translate some ancient petroglyphs. My first is the first of a burning coal. Okay. Alright. Buttonwillow McKittrick store. Let's see what's here. Ooh. This barrel smells like pickles and looks like an empty pickle barrel. At first you're excited because you think the barrel is full of pickles, but they turn out to be novelty rubber pickles. Hey Wookie, thanks for being here. laden with various goods. The woman behind the counter stares at you with a huge grin on her face. By the way, I did see the water break. Taking a drink right now. Thank you. This is how I end up on one of Mike's weird 90s 3D point-and-click adventures. Night Owl, would you be referring to things such as the awesome game Full Throttle? Because that was one of my favorites. Alright, let's look at the goods she's got for sale. I can get more shroom grow for Gary? And I can... Okay, let's buy the lock. Mind your meat. What is that? Guide to making the most of your meat by getting the best deal on everything. Okay. Modern snake oilers, 300. I have a pickaxe and I have a shovel. Let's get some shroom grow, because we can. We might need more oil. I don't know. I don't have a hammer, and I don't have enough meat for a hammer. Novelty rubber pickles would be a great name for an adult toy. I can't argue with that. But I do have enough meat for a copy of Modern Snake Oiler, so let's do that. Alright, look at that. That's a good stop. Let's read this. Okay, Fan the Hammer. Combat skill that lets you do 3 ranged attacks. Big Spleen lets you consume more potions, and Debilitating Toxins gives you bad medicine that reduce their moxie. Alright, Casper, looks like you've got your number between 1 and 4. Ralphie said 3, so we'll go with 3. I'm going to learn Fan the Hammer. You unload round after round into a nearby cactus to see how it feels, and it feels pretty good. Unfortunately, a stray spark from one of your shots set the magazine on fire, and you're unable to prevent it from being destroyed. Okay. Hey, Gary, have some shroom grow. You give the shroom grow to Gary, and he tears it open and starts shoving brown lumps in his mouth. A deliciousness. Alright, Gary is more stronger now. And now, we can actually go to the desert house and finish this off. Chicken and tater melt, that sounds good. Hey, the silversmith's house, that's good to know where it is. I'm not going there right now, but it's good to know. Alright, we're gonna make our way up to the door. Be very quiet. I'm hunting bandits. Goblins or shrooms like orcs? Yeah, Garbear, that's exactly it. We're going to put a lock on it. You quietly lock the door from the outside. You've got the upper hand. What's your next move? I'm going to arrest him and travel to Dirtwater. Fellas, the jig is up. It's the law. Get 'em, boys. Darnation, we're locked in. And you hear a chorus of defeated sighs. Toss out your weapons. Alright, Bandit Pistol, Bandit Pistol, and Desert Gang 6-gun. That gives me more moxie. They do more damage. Just kidding, I'm still going to arrest you. Shivers 2. Night Owl, you're trying to get me in trouble. Night Owl, don't try and get me in trouble, okay? The voice says, "Aw, dang it," and you round him up and haul him back to Dirtwater. That's the house in the Desert Gang, alright, except for the house. Did it get away? What? Was I supposed... I'm messing with you. Here's your reward. Justice is served! Alright. Let's go look at this. Another wanted poster. What is this one? The Potemkin Gang for unlicensed civil engineering and flaunting of construction regulations. Last seen in an unregistered settlement north of Dirtwater. Okay, Casper was apparently referencing Jack in the Box. I have never been there. You know, it's possible I could have arrested the house, Garbear, but I didn't. Yeah, we'll check that out. The Potemkin Gang's hideout is up there. And what is this one? The wasted poster for the Stripy Hat Gang. For grand theft paint and tasteless hat vandalism seen in Cavern Canyon. I know where they are. No, they're not building a battleship, I don't think. Let's see. See, with the stuff I've got, the toilet pistol is still better. I'm using a pistol I fished out of an outhouse. Oh my god. Cavern Canyon. Let's see. It's the corpse of a cowboy. How do you know it's the corpse of a cowboy? You see by his outfit, he's a cowboy, and by the lack of flesh, he's a corpse. I'm going to give him proper burial, because I have honorable and a shovel. 10 experience. There we go. That's the right thing, partner. Expert poisoner, I don't think I'll get a better pistol soon. No, I don't think I will. Danger spider. Like, I know the stripy hat gang is in here. And the spider seems kind of dangerous. But this cave door's been boarded up. Hi, Grim. This is west of Loathing. They're not up to Western OSHA regulations. Trust me, we've got some idea of OSHA that's bubbling around in some of our heads, so we're looking forward to it. I want to see what's in here. These boards can't hide from your prying eyes or your prying crowbar. Oh, danger spider. Okay, so that leads to their cave. And that leads here. The door has like 15 deadbolts. The note tacked to it says, please don't open this door unless you want to get eaten by a giant spider. Even then, don't open it because the rest of us don't even want to. It isn't even signed, so you can be hardly expected to take it seriously. Alright. I'm going to go out here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to wander for a second and see if anything happens. I discovered the Dave Yard. The Dave Yard. We'll come back to the Dave Yard later. Yeah, spiders rarely board up caves, so it should be fine. Let's see what happens here. You hear a horrible skittering noise, followed by a scream, followed by more skittering noises, followed by more screams, followed by rapping noises, followed by muffled screams. There's more skittering than silence. Well, let's go see what's up. The gang has been prepped for spider consumption. Well, I can just arrest them now. You stack the cocoons on the back of your horse, except for one, which Gary offers to drag, and head back to the jail. Is that the Stripy Hat Gang? What happened to them? They had a run-in with a giant spider. A giant spider of justice. Fortunately, the reward is for results rather than explanations. Another wanted poster. There's lots of criminals around here. I tell you what I'm going to do. Is I'm going to go check out, what was it called? The Potemkin Gang. We're going to see what's up there before we finish for the day. Oh, I don't have a needle to pick the liquor cabinet in the woods. Oh, darn. You tried opening, but it's locked. That's probably why it didn't get stolen by whoever stole the walls. Shenanigans. You were at Shenanigans, Grimos? Alright. Oh, look. A bar. Let's talk to this fellow. No entry. Why can't I go in the bar? Won't let me. Real jail. The guy runs and shouts, visiting hours are over. No entry. Non-fake horse sales. The guy shouts, the hostler's on vacation. No entry. Genuine TNT and sandwiches. Place is condemned. It's not safe to go in there. No entry. Town hall. Don't go in there. The house is haunted. No entry. They don't want me to go in there. Yeah, it's a Potemkin village. It sure is. Okay, let's see here. Oh, she runs off. I lost my belt buckle. Did you look near the bar? I'll look there. Okay, she's just gonna keep running whenever I walk up there. But I'm not gonna beat her to the jail. Okay, he's gonna come running over here. Okay, I'm not sure what to do with this. The outhouse? Yeah, I figure there's an outhouse back here. While you're pondering, this outhouse has a back door. Oh. Oh, goodness. There's a hefty load here. This is the back of the jail. It's flat plywood like a theatrical set, but the ropes holding this thing don't look strong. You could probably knock it over pretty easy, but you should hold off till the right moment. Well, gee, I wonder what I could do with this. Okay. We'll get him to the jail. I guess that's appropriate for apprehending them. And he doesn't want me here. Visiting hours are over. So they're all in front of the jail now. Alright. Yeah. The fact that it's near me. Yeah. Alright, let's cut the rope. Building falls over on the bandits. Alright. We're doing a barrel roll. Non-fake horse sales. The gang is knocked out. You can arrest him if you want. Well, take him to jail. It's the Potemkin gang. How'd you get him? Push the jail over on him. What? Never mind. Yeah. There we go. Which dynamite, Ralphie? The one with the plunger? Probably the same thing as I could do with the jail. If I was to guess. No, I don't have another bounty yet. I was just, you know, rushing, dancing my way along. What's this one? The Black Cat Bandits. For horse theft and selling counterfeit glue. Heading towards the old millinery. Yeah, we'll invest that. No good can come of criminals with access to hat-making machinery. You discover a new map. It says millinery over and over again. Millinery. 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 And what is this one? A fifth wanted poster. The Gherkin Brothers! For kidnapping, brining kidnapping victims, and the attempted sale of human flesh for consumption in the abandoned pickle factory. Okay. I'm not getting in that pickle right now. I don't want to get in the pickle. You got any mail for me? Darn. And telegraph, it's not working yet. Is there anything good in here? I don't need that. I don't need that. I've got a shovel. I don't have a hammer. So, let's see. Hey, Cactus Bill, I didn't expect to see you around here. I gotta admit, I was a little envious when I saw you leaving Bourne Springs, so I figured I'd hitch a ride out west and see what I could see. Look at this place. So much hustle. So much bustle. There's a lot of those, and it's a nice pot. Well, thank you. What's new? Be honest, there's a newfound sense of longing and loneliness. Well, it is what it is. I was hoping I'd run across a similarly lonely cactus lady out here somewhere. Or failing that, a normal human lady looking to marry a cactus. No luck? Well, not yet! Of course, getting around's a bit of a challenge. Us cactuses live a long time. I'm sure I'll meet somebody. Someday. I'll keep an eye out for you, dude. Yeah, I do need needles for lockpicking. You're right. You're right. Can't let that get away. I don't have any needles for lockpicking. I need to go find haystacks. Is there anything in the saloon worth? Hey, Lloyd. Heard you had something interesting? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Maybe the info's old. I found a note from some travelers that passed through here 8 years ago. Oh, the previous bartender. He had a trick he used to show people. It's what got him fired eventually. The senator's wife wasn't amused. He rummages around in the bar and blows off the dust off a tiny piano about 9 inches tall. Here, you can keep the piano as long as you don't ask me about the trick. Yes, I did fix the piano man. So, yeah. Let's see what's in here. What can I do with this thing? It's the right size for foot-tall tickler of ivories, but the winding key indicates it plays itself. It isn't playing right now. You wind it up and it's so merry and tinkly. Oh my god. Okay. It turned the volume down on the music. What are you doing in here? Employees only. I was looking around. So you're the nosy type, huh? I prefer adventuresome. As it happens, there's something you can do. I'm out of saltpeter. Need someone to pick up more. Didn't that used to make gunpowder? Who's a chef here? Me or you? We're gonna find it. Best bet's a military camp, because it's used to make gunpowder. Shut up! Nearest one's Fort Cowardice. They keep it in little green jars. Oh, well, that's handy. She's too busy washing dishes to pay attention to me. Alright, he parks his beer there. Slop helper. Slop burger helper. Let's see. Fort Cowardice. The Black Pants. You notice the weird cacti shaped like coffee cups. I can't do anything about that. Well, I don't want to know why green jars. I'm just going to go... I know it was in here. In the mess hall. Alright. Shaker of saltpeter. Cool. We can go back now. Go back to dirt water. I am not asking. Crazy horse is being crazy. Let's go in the saloon. Here you go. Doot, 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 doot. Kitchen. Here you go, dude. Got that saltpeter? Right here. That's the stuff. Next thing I need is a kind of hot pepper called a murder pepper. Because it's spicy. Because it literally has a knife and kills people who ask dumb questions. They grow in an area outside of town. You should be able to find it if you wander a while. Alright. I can do a few more minutes. Let's see, catch a whiff of something makes your eyes watered. Vividly colored red shape hanging from a plant. This must be the southeastern western murder pepper that feller was looking for. Your finger and thumb immediately start throbbing as you pluck it. You toss it in your rucksack before it does more damage. And we'll go do this. Nope, wrong way. Here you go, dude. Murder pepper. Oh, I got a key to a P.O. box. Check my mail. I got a new saute knife. If I don't do this, I'm going to forget to do it next time I open this up. So, we'll go do this. Alright, open that box. Saute knife. Go back. Fetch quest. No, sorry, Bill. Nothing yet. Had an old boss named Bill. There you go. Here's your saute knife. It'll work better than the hammer I was using. Alright. I use this recipe for a very secret jerk sauce, but my jerk friend Dave J stole it from me and he died with it in his grave. He was buried with it. You want me to dig up his grave? He's dead. He won't mind. Well, his name was Dave. That means that he's probably in the Dave yard. Yes, I have not forgot about the dynamite. But what that is that's the, basically that's the gate into the next part of the game. So I'm just going to have some fun on this side of the mountain range. I cannot forage this. But here we are. We have arrived at the Dave yard. And everybody, for today, I think this is about as far as my throat's going to go. So, I'm going to go ahead. Colorblind mode. Yep, we're going to leave that on. And so, everybody, I want to say thank you for being with me for this episode. We had a lot of fun with this. Here is the current plan. Next Wednesday, I am planning to be back for another little midday thing. Next Friday, I will not be here. I have some stuff going on. I will not be here. So, and then the Friday after that, I will not be here because I have a staff meeting. I'm hoping to be back on that Wednesday as well. I know the schedule seems to be all over the place, but hey, you know, we'll do what we can as we can. So, everybody out there that joined me for some West of Loathing, thank you for being with me. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for, you know, just hanging out and having a good time. And everybody, I hope you have a great weekend. This has been Hanging with Halz, and we will catch you next time.